Hey everyone, Solar Combustion Blade here, detonating into your subscriber feed. You are subscribed, right? Here to ignite your week with a good old top 20. I haven't done a top 20 since the beginning of last year, and there's a good reason for it. This topic exploded. No pun intended. Actually, I did intend it. This video has had the most submissions for a single topic in a long time, which is awesome. Fellas, you know how we do this. Sit back, grab some Sunny D, and receive your Dark Souls fix. Enjoy. Sify starts us off here with a bang at number 20. He's invaded a little team in Lothric. He's waving to them, giving them directions, checking them out. Who knows what his plan might be? A mighty Chaos Storm fell all around the world. That is an ancient pyromancy from Izalith, shooting huge pillars of chaos, fire pillars out the ground. Unfortunately, the host survived somehow, and even the hollow in the corner thinks that that's unfair. So you probably have been expecting huge fire and pyro explosions, but did you expect the miracle side of things? With the spell called Wrath of the Gods, you can't be too surprised. This invader is lying low in the Pontiff Cathedral area. Quick rundown on his gear, you're looking at the Morian Blade, Yorshka's Chime, Morn's Ring, Ring of the Sun's Firstborn, Flynn's Ring, and the Red Tearstone Ring. And last, but definitely not least, very impressive 99 Faith. All those ingredients combine to form what we call a glass cannon, a build so strong, yet so weak at the same time. I guess this guy doesn't like to share. Well, the host himself is up next. Let's see whether this spell can hit any higher. (1,254 KO). Pyro-Souls is invading the Grand Archives on a level 85 Pyromancer, only to find a host and summoned phantom ganging up on another invader. So he joins in. Seething Chaos is pretty useless in 1v1s, but so underrated for team fights. It controls an area, and if it catches an overly aggressive opponent, it does even more damage than a direct hit with the Chaos Bed Vestiges. And in this case, both of those spells together send the host straight back to the bonfire. Lunarixis has invaded two players in the Catacombs, and he's using the Vort's Great Hammer, two-handed, gets in a nice surprise attack, some early damage, and then using the level enemies, he chases them to the bridge. This bridge is a shaky, dangerous link between the caves, and now that it's destroyed, Lunarixis is trapped on this side. It's now up to his opponents to jump down onto his level, but it looks like they might just not have the courage or resources. A very long time later, the stalemate is still in progress. A few very poorly aimed throwing knives are tossed, but that's about it. Sometimes one firebomb is all it takes. The host was in fact completely out of healing Estus from his encounters with the earlier skeletons. Even so, he does make a decent attempt to dodge the final attack, but he kinda dodges the wrong way. Dastus96 has invaded a solo host in the Lost Bastille, Dark Souls 2, and he sets off the runaway barrel. This is the famous barrel that normally is used to blow open the wall in front of the hidden bonfire. Now then, it takes a few minutes of persuading, but after planting the barrel, Dastus attempts to lure the host into the bonfire. I do wonder if it ever clicked for the host, if he realised what was happening. That was a very stylish kill and a great explosion. Can we also just appreciate the absurd length of Dark Souls 2 parry states? Located deep in the Ring City.
Knock.
These two players, after picking a perfect vantage point, are using the mighty Millwood Great Bow to coordinate their arrows to hit the invader at the same time.
Nah, bro. Nah.
The initial strikes knocking off half health, and then the rest is demolished with the delayed explosions that the Pierce Earth skill is famous for.
I'm sorry, I couldn't wait.
It's fine.
2 for it is, though.
Number 14, Scampe, is going for a Souls record here today. Let's see how he does. Naturally, that is the fastest invasion ever record, possibly. I'm joking, by the way, he wasn't planning to do this. He just invaded, spotted the summon, fired up his quick reaction times, and launched a firebomb just as the poor host drops down the stairs. Raven is progressing through the high wall of Lothric with a gang of friends together in a group call.
Oh,
Betriz.
I'm Grad.
oh, hey, can you grab me? That's.
There he is.
Oh, never mind.
Raven today has a PSA. He will be demonstrating the dangers of Chaos Bed Vestiges, a very volatile Chaos Flame pyromancy.
Hey, pal. Hey, pal.
Yeah, running into it, Dennett.
Oh, God.
Why would you do that?
Why did you do that? Wait, guys.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
You killed me!
There is a saying about the dangers of playing with fire for good reason. Use pyromancy responsibly, especially near these barrels, which we've seen featured quite a few times in this countdown already. Number 12 is a skinny goat build, aka the dragon form, with the Dark Souls 3 Boulder Heave spell. Just point out the description for Boulder Heave claims you spew a boulder from one's mouth. Also interesting to note, as you've seen here, it doesn't shoot forward particularly far, but it does in fact have an unlimited vertical range, hence why it's so effective shooting down elevator shafts. Crescent Wolf is using the Old King's Great Hammer in the Pontiff area. I wouldn't blame you if you haven't even seen this weapon used before. It's an unusual strength weapon choice, especially the weapon arts. You can see the ability anchors it into the ground, which temporarily boosts poise, which is great for follow-up combos, but it's not really an explosion. However, the full weapon art is called Molten Perseverance, and if you repeatedly use a strong attack, you end up triggering molten explosions. Such an amazing combination. The weapon art explosions catch the invader in a loop, and then the leftover molten lava itself does the remaining damage. Morgan smashes number 10 with an incredible Millwood Greatbow kill. You know me, I've always had a soft spot for delicate glass cannon one-shot builds. I just find the playstyle to be more intense than almost any other. This one is a Flynn's Ring build, meaning the lowering of equipment load increases attack power. Includes the Red Tearstone Ring and equipped Morian Blade, giving him a damage output of over 1000 in total. Mazaron is dueling an opponent in the Brotherhood of Blood Dark Souls 2 arena on a flashy Pyromancer build, and his specific combo of choice involves trying to bait his opponent into his lingering flame range. I love the use of Great Fireball followed up by Flame Swathe to block off the retreat and just pull the opponent forward into his floating landmine, aka the Lingering Flame. Everyone loves Gravelords, I've realised. It's such an interesting covenant, and Waffle Souls is taking it for a spin today in the Undead Parish. His goal is to reach rank 3 in the Covenant, which unlocks the strongest Gravelord Sword Dance reward. However, the requirement for this coveted rank is 80 Eyes of Death. Now that is a lot of kills needed, so what most Gravelords do is devise cunning plans and strategies to trick the infected, and Wafflefish's plan is genius. Force is the simplest of miracles that creates a shockwave, but often, as we know, the simplest strategies are the most effective, and clearly that's the case here. People try and sneak up on him, some have a lot of poise, and at one point there's 3 separate players, so of course they end up taking a full Wrath of the Gods blast right to the face. So full credit to Waffle Souls, 80 Eyes of Death, that's a great achievement. Fabian is using the Crucifix of the Mad King, a halberd with very, very unique weapon art properties. So the Crucifix weapon art that activated was Vexation. You always get one of 3. Potential outcomes can be Raw, Blessing, or Vexation. Vexation generates a floating dark sphere, which follows you that explodes, dealing damage to everything, which in this case wrecks the host, who runs in all aggressive trying to save his Sunbro companion. Big excitement at number 6 in the Ashes of Ariandel round Plaza Arena as Dark Matter II fires up his pyro skills in a 6-player brawl. Four players killed in 6 seconds. I really hope he won the full match, because that's a lot of kills. The thing with chaos spells that I love so much is the tricksy little pools of lava that they leave behind. They're so great at catching people and chipping off their Tears of Denial castings. Crew Lead is doing something you really don't see much of anymore. He's trolling the poor hosts who summon him in a big way, a way I've never seen before, a really cool method. So, as a wolf in Sunbro's clothing, he guides the host up and around the Smelter Demon arena and gives him a surprise he'll never forget. Seriously, let me know if you ever knew these pillars could be destroyed and exploded, because this guy had no idea. Mad Axe Davids invades into a world with a host and 2 summons in the Undead Settlement. Right now he's using the classic combination of the White Ring and Hidden Body Sorcery in order to appear like one of the inconspicuous white ghosts of other player forms. That's not even the highlight of this clip though, because today, believe it or not, the host's white summons are on it. The real fun times begin across the bridge, where he's titled this clip Raining Fire. This battle is glorious. Barrels are igniting, hollows are bombing the area from above, and this giant one is smashing people in the face with a pot. This is the true Dark Souls experience. It doesn't get any better than this. Okay, that wasn't quite true, I'll be honest. It absolutely does get better than this, because the host is so traumatized. His friends have been compressed, compacted, and blown up in front of him, and he quite simply can't take it anymore. Voxsumo is force invading into a world back when the Mailmaker invasion glitch was possible to do. This is the Earthen Peak ruins directly under the bonfire, just before the boss fight. And I was told the host disconnected straight afterwards. Dan Master 007 has truly mastered one of the most cutthroat areas in the whole game. Many invaders step up to challenge him, but none understand his true explosive power. He's found a new way to explode opponents using just his mind. As you may have expected, knowing how sneaky some players like to be, trickery is involved here for sure. They've found a genius way to clip through the level boundaries into an area of the map under the stairs. It's all done through an exploit involving the giant, believe it or not. If you lure the giant diagonally over the stairs, you're then in the right position to bait a specific attack from him, which he's likely to do if you stagger him first. The frenzied series of strikes is what you're looking for. Once it's spent its strength, you can riposte the head. Ideally, this would position you inside the wall. This whole area of the game is definitely one of the most lawless and chaotic. We've all experienced stuff like this. Funnily enough, even Prod got caught out by this as he was invading at the same time this was happening, and he instantly knows something's not quite right.
Jesus, that guy lost 1400 HP in 1 second. What happened to him? Oh God, what is all that? I don't want to go over there. What, you think I'm scared of grabbing shit, dude? Give me all that shit, all right? This is all my stuff. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, I think there's a hacker or something. I don't even know what happened.
Number 1. This one is probably not going to contain the explosions you thought you would see. Vazoman is doing some normal Eldritch invasions when strange things start happening. His focus bar fully restores before he even drinks his esters, which is very spooky. Thanks for watching. I hope that satisfied your explosive needs for a while. This is a really fun topic. The next topic we'll do for Dark Souls games will be strange invasions. This one's inspired by some of the hilariously weird clips I get sent occasionally, so this could be just odd, bizarre moments during invasions, unusual situations, or strange strategies and setups that you don't normally see. If you're looking to submit your own footage, it's very simple. Just have a look at the description and it'll be in there. Otherwise, I hope you can like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe. Hope you have a great week. I'll see you soon.
You're going to do this because I know you can.